and welcome to Lightwaves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us with a ThruNite W1. This is a micro USB 16340 powered mini everyday carry flashlight. You can find these on Amazon for around 20 bucks. They have a blue, they have a black, and they have a green. Pretty cool color combinations. I like them. I got the blue one. Check it out. Comes in a brown box. Pretty basic. See here, W1 blue. And it's cool white. I think it's the only option I could get. I was looking for neutral white, but cool white was the name of the game. And that's fine for this little guy. And there we go. Let's go to open this up, see what we get in the box. Okay, there's a manual there. Looks like some notes. Some do not eat. Definitely. Cable looks like, extra little goodies, and the flashlight. And I believe that is everything. Yeah, just the foam left. I'm gonna go ahead and use this box as a prop here. There we go. So let's go see what kind of goodies we get in the box. We get a micro USB to USB charging cable. Charge your flashlight. That is handy to have, where the flashlight has a built-in charger. Perfect. The little bag had extra, looks like charging grommet doors. That's nice, 2 of them, and 2 O-rings. Hey, that's actually really handy. I like that. Nice. Paperwork, looks like, I'm not sure what this says. Please screw down the light head and tail cap. Okay, so there you are. Remember, looks like they have a ThruNite guide here, warranty. There you go. Get a free keychain light. All the steps below. Alright, cool. Nice. That's not bad, right? Free light. We'll go for that. Nice. Good job. Alright. Let's say customers who purchase a ThruNite flashlight after who create an account. Okay, get a 1-year extension. Beautiful. Alright. The manual. Okay, this manual here has a bunch of languages. I'm going to see what I can do here. Opening this up. It's a big pamphlet. See if I can get it on camera for you guys in case I miss anything. Let's get to the English section. I think it's right here. So we got illustration of the flashlight there. ThruNite W1. It's a small little guy you'll get to see in a second. Contact information. Okay, so technical parameters. Kind of go across the top there. Shows the LED reflector, working voltage, material, surface, dimensions. I can't wait. Of course, I'll go over those again. Output, we got a FireFly, a low, medium, a high, and turbo modes, and strobe. Nice, again. And we'll go over those. And impact resistance, yeah, we'll go over that. I got to test that. Yes, I did. Notes, the above was lab tested by a 650. That's what's inside this. 650 milliamp hour battery. Nice, all right. And then indicator telling you what how power is left in the battery. It's kind of nice to see when you turn your light on. This little indicator light stays on while the flashlight's on, so you know. Operation, changing modes. There's a memory function, which is great. There's your recharge function. Okay. And here's your warranty again, and we're done with that. Okay. So let's get to the little flashlight. Can move that out of the way for a sec. Alright, comes a little sleeve. And this is pretty blue color. I love it. This color was like, wow, it looks really neat. And it's coming up really nice in this video here. The color looks really nice here. I'm liking it. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom it on down. This is a little guy. Let's go dimensions quickly because we have a lot of features to cover. We're 2 5/8 in length. Where the head is almost an inch, 15/16. That's the widest point here. And the base is 3/4 inch. And this weighs about 40 grams. Now the millimeters was on that chart I showed you. So yeah, 40 grams without the battery for weight. Nice. So let's do a little quick size comparison. I have a competitor here. I have the new Sofern SC21. A little bigger flashlight, but it takes the same battery, has similar modes, and has magnetic base as well. But if you notice, it's quite a little larger here. So yeah, but for size, it's nice. And here we go. Here's a Lumen tool, AA. A lot of people have these. So it shows you just how small this little W1 is. And here's just a AA battery to give you an idea for size. All right, cool. There that is. Nice. We have deck cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves ThruNites from China land. Give me a flashlight for each hand, man. All right, cool. So let's go over features of the W1. Right away, you can see it's got this blue color. I like it. And it says Chig's Army. I didn't know what that was. On the back here, I was looking at this and I'm like, what kind of symbol is that? I was looking at it like this upside down, like, what is that? And then I turned it around and I'm like, oh, it's a dude with a helmet. Then I searched online. I'm like, what is this Chig's Army? Is it something that's good? What? So what it is, it's a channel called Aqua Chigger on YouTube. He's pretty popular. I actually remember watching some of his videos before I even started my channel. He does underwater metal detecting, and he was like finding rings and cell phones and all kinds of stuff down there. So cool guy. And he's got his own flashlight. What the heck? I want my own flashlight. Or my own radio. That'd be cool. That too. But pretty cool. He gets his own like limited edition color, the blue. So let's go to the front here. It's got a toughened glass lens with a anti-reflective coating. You can kind of see that purplish color to the glass. Down in there, you can see it's got an orange peel reflector and an LED at the base. Our LED is a luminous SST20 in cool white. Guessing the Kelvin rating around 6,000. You'll see it compared to neutral white. There's a big difference. So yeah, the body here is that 6061 aircraft grade aluminum with a Type 3 hard anodized finish. Features on it, you got a switch here, side mount. There is no tail switch. That's where your magnet is. So you got your modes where you just quick press on, press hold to change the modes. You got 3 that you can change through like this. And then click turn off. And it does remember last mode. You notice it's blue here. That means you're 100 to 20%. Sorry, 100 down to 20%. And if that's red, you're going to have, let's bring this back in, get my color back. If that's red, you're between 11 to 20%. And if it's flashing red, you're between 1 to 10%. Just to give you an idea. So that's a neat little battery indicator. And when you're charging this flashlight, that'll be red. It turns to blue when it's fully charged. So yeah, so let's go talk about more about these modes. So you have that. So if you double tap, instant turbo, single click, turns it off. Normal mode, and if you're in the normal mode, you can also access turbo. So you can access turbo from on and off. So that's a sweet setup. And then you have strobe. Okay, we're gonna have flashing lights here. So if you can't watch flashing lights, don't watch this. So 1, 2, 3. So we got our strobe. Pretty basic strobe mode. Turn that off there. Bring this back in. Now it's got a moonlight mode, or it's not moonlight. They call it FireFly with ThruNite. Moonlight for Sophern. So if we just press and hold, there we go. We got a half lumen light. Right on. Look at that. Really dim light there. Loving it. And then if you press and hold while you're in that mode, it locks the light out. So if you try to turn the light on, it has a flashing red light. It tells you your light's locked out. So to turn it back on, you just long press. It goes back to normal modes. So now you're able to turn your light back on. So yeah, pretty simple. That's the modes in a nutshell there, but we'll go over some pictures and some video I took in a little bit here. Back we have our charging port. Remember we got those extra little bits, which is nice. We got swivel apart. There you go, micro USB. It's kind of it's well put in there. I like that. They say this is IPX8 rated, 2 meter water resistance, 30 minutes. That's nice to have. As you can see, it's got the special edition Chig's Army. It's got a really cool finish. I like this. It's pretty heavy duty. Now, it has an impact resistance of 1.5 meters. And as you can see, I tested this by accident. I dropped it 3 feet to a concrete floor in my garage. And it hit right there's a depression in the aluminum. And I think there's another spot on the tail here where it nicked a little bit. I don't know if I can pick it up. There it is. Right there's a dent. And so I was like, bummed. But hey, it's good for you guys because you can see they can handle a 3-foot fall and it still works. It shows some use, right? instead of a shelf queen sitting in the box. So yeah, not bad. Let's see what else we got to talk about. So we talked about hard anodized finish. We got the hat and belt clip. Pretty nice and snug there. That's definitely going to hold. It's not going to fly off your hat. And in the back here, we have the magnetic base. And I showed you it has that guy's helmet on there. So for mag base, a little demo, it's got a D battery here. But this works pretty good. This thing's solid. I noticed it's probably lighter weight, so it doesn't want to fall off or slide off. If I put the SC21, it's more likely to slide. This guy here, its mag is not as strong. As you can see, it wants to slide and fall off the battery. So the magnet on the W1 is stronger. So if that means something to you, all right. Now the price difference is also there too. And we'll talk a little bit when I go side by side with the flashlights. So I think I covered it. The battery, we're going to open this up real quick, and then we will get to the video. So this is going to be a little longer demonstration because there's a lot to go over. I like going over this stuff. So here's our battery. Let's show you the insides real quick. Show you what that looks like. There's our PCB board, their contacts, like a solid pill there. There you go. And then down in here, you can see the walls aren't super thick. The Sofern definitely is thicker. You get your spring down the bottom. But for a little light like this, you don't have to have it super thick. This is fine. Like I said, to handle that fall, no problem. So a use for this battery. This battery is pretty cool. This is a 650 milliamp hour, little 16340. The same as the Sofern uses the same battery. I found out that it fits inside my emergency radio, the Sangean MMR88. So you take this little guy here, and instead of using the power bank feature that most of these emergency radios have, this radio here, just put it inside and directly charge it with the solar panel or the dynamo crank. Fits right in there, stays put, doesn't come loose, and now you can power on your radio. So we're running off that little battery, and it's fine. I gotta press and hold. You got music going on, but you get the idea. You can solar charge with this large panel, and you can also crank dynamo, and you can charge up your little battery in emergency. You can use it in the radio if you have to. You can swap it back out to the W1. I like this because it's dual purpose. You can use it with your radios that use that ability. If it has an 18650 battery, it will use this little guy because it's very close to the same size. And boom, there you go. So I like having that as a feature. So let's load that flashlight back up. We'll go to the garage there, show you some pictures and a little video I took of this flashlight in action. So let's go ahead and screw this back down. I'm holding the belt clip up so I don't scratch anything, as you notice. There we go. Okay, so let's go to the garage and see how this little thing does. It's pretty amazing. So this first picture, we're 15 feet away from the garage door. The light is on turbo. Yeah, it looks a little overexposed, but it is almost 700 lumens, technically 693 lumens. Expected to run about 75 seconds before it throttles down. That's fine for most tasks with a little light. I don't think I'm going to be holding it on forever at this high setting. This is just quick spot mode. It works really well, especially outside. It throttles down to 231 lumens, and then will last an hour and a quarter. So I expect to throw up 166 meters, and that's pushing it. When I was outside, you'll get to see I got about 150 feet for normal use. Next picture is on high. This is 215 lumens. Expect an hour and a half run time. That's pretty decent setting here. Next, we're on medium. This is 58 lumens. Expected to run 5 hours. Now, medium 58 lumens will get most tasks done with this little light they're going to be using it for. Definitely the mode to have. Next picture, we're on low. This is 7.5 lumens. It can run for 60 hours. This is good for low light work inside like a tent. Small table, powers out. This will work really well. And then the last picture here, we're on FireFly. I was surprised this came out. FireFly mode is a half lumen, and they say will run 13 days. That's a pretty long time, 13 days. I don't know if the half lumen drops to a quarter lumen, to a tenth of a lumen. I'm not sure. I didn't test it on 13 days to run it, but I'm guessing it'll actually dim just over time a bit to get to that 13-day mark. But very interesting. All right, so let's go to that video I talked about where I go outside and I show you the different modes. Okay, outside with a ThruNite W1. Low is too low to see on camera, so we're going to start out in medium. Medium is 58 lumens. There's a bush about 15 feet away there, lighting that up. There's a little archway there, and that's about 35 feet away. I don't know if that tree's lighting up over there, but that's about 45 feet away. So we're going to lay up the sidewalk in front of us. Really not seeing a lot there. There we go. And that's about 15 feet away. So let's go ahead and go up a notch to high, 215. Went the wrong way. Let's go. Okay, there's 215 lumens. Same bush, same archway. Sidewalk going out, and then there's a tree down the way there. Okay, the tree again. Yeah, I think it's 35, and it's going to be about 40 feet away over there. It's 35, 45. Get an idea. Then we're going to go to turbo, which is 693 lumens. So let's go ahead and gauge turbo. There we go. So 693. There's our bush. There's that archway. Tree behind there, which is about 60 feet away. And a tree down there, which is about 100 feet away. Just down the sidewalk, straight up. There's a tree. If you can just make it out, it's about 100 feet. So a good range for this is about 75 feet. 75 feet to 100 feet. What I'm getting out of this, in person, the camera's not showing it, but I'm probably getting about 150 feet by visual. So there we go. All right, we're back to the table. How'd you like that video? It's pretty cool in action, huh? The little animal I didn't see running across there. I was looking through the camera lens. I wasn't looking, out there to see the little guy running by. I was like, in the video I saw later, I'm like, what's that? That's so awesome. Okay, let's do a quick demonstration with the ThruNite here. I'm going to turn the lights off. I'm going to bring this up. We'll bring in Iron Man here. I'll have the ThruNite in my right hand and the Sofern in my left hand. We're going to go ahead and just turn them on their low settings. So that should be low. Cycle it up. There we are. So low on this one is 7.5 lumens. And low on this one is 10 lumens. So we'll bring this one on. That's the moonlight mode. Quick press just like the other. Cycle just like the other. Okay, so it's low. Let's just talk about the SC21 real quick. This guy here, you can expect to spend about $30-$35. So it is rather expensive compared to $19.99. Like in that price point right there. It's durable with 1,000 lumens for an hour. Its high is 400 lumens for an hour. Its medium is 100 lumens for 4 hours. Its low is 10 lumens for 18 hours. And its moonlight is 1 lumen for 85 hours, to give you an idea. So yeah, how they got the extra days on this, I have no idea how they did it. But that's what they're saying, so I'm going to go with what they're saying. Look at that blue. Isn't that blue snazzy? Yeah, it makes the black look boring. Definitely. Get the blue one. All right, let's go ahead and turn these lights off, and I'll show you the beam pattern up close, and then the color temperature difference. Okay, we'll turn this off here. See, I like more of my neutral white, where it's more of a yellow, more of a daylight. You can definitely see that when I bring them in. In the left is my Sofern SC21, and here's a W1 on my right. Beam pattern, the W1's a little tighter, got a little bit better throw. The ThruNite's throw is 135 meters versus the 166. So you get a little bit better throw with the W1 as well. So this gives you an idea. For comparison, yeah, it's fairly similar beam patterns. This one's just a little wider. Color temperature in person, this is definitely more of a warmer white. And this is more of a cool white. Still looks good though. Still like that. Bring it in, bring it in. Try to do this quickly because my camera will try to adjust the color. There you go. So let's go ahead and I'll turn off the Sofern here. We'll cycle these modes. I'm going to aim this up at the ceiling. So we're on low, go to medium, and then we'll go to high. High is high is 215 lumens with turbo. Here we are, 693. Now I'm aiming it at the ceiling, probably 4 feet away from the ceiling. Yeah, it's like lighting up the whole room this time. This is definitely intense. Down, we'll go to FireFly mode. Okay, and the cool thing about FireFly mode is you can have your radio going. Let's bring in a radio. Here we go, we got a shortwave radio. This is the RadioWow R108 shortwave radio. I've always asked, do these flashlights produce radio frequency interference or RFI? I tested the W1 and it does not put out RFI in this mode or in a turbo mode, but it does put out slight RFI in the other 3 modes. And it's slight. I have to put this light right up against the radio to have any annoyance. But if it's near the radio, it's fine, like a foot away. But with the FireFly, you can put it right up against the radio while it's running. And the turbo, but I don't know why you'd use turbo situation. And no effect with RFI. So there it is. Let's go ahead and turn the lights back on and do final thoughts on the ThruNite W1. Yes. Very happy. I like ThruNite products. Every one I've bought has been fantastic. I do like Sofern too, by the way, so you guys know that. Okay, turn that off. Did I just lock it out? Yeah, I locked it out. There we go. We got our modes. Love that. All right, bring that box back in. Color correct. Okay, so the ThruNite W1. Let's go zoom that back down. Do final thoughts. All right, this is Chig's Army. Yeah, check out his channel. It's Aqua Chigger. It's actually pretty cool. If you like the underwater archaeology stuff and outdoorsman, he's definitely out there doing stuff. Bushcrafting, I think, a bit too. So cool guy. Yeah, I think, like I said, watched his channel before. So is it worth $19.99? Heck yeah, you get a really cool battery right away. I mean, those batteries aren't cheap. They're probably like $5 or $6 right there, included. You get the the charging cable, which we guys who have radios don't need it, but we got it. That's nice. It's nice that you can charge it with the light. It's nice that it's replaceable. Okay, I do like the fact that you can do that. It has that big power margin too, versus say like a Lumitop. This is nice because it runs on standard batteries, but this is great because of that Lumen output. You saw the distance I was getting in the video. It's absolutely amazing. As far as choices go, would I want the Sofern versus the W1? For cost, no. The W1 is the leader and the big winner here in the picture that you see. The Sofern is great as far as build. It's a little stronger, a little thicker, a little beefier, as you can tell. It's got a nicer side mount switch. I do like its hard plastic versus the rubber coated switch. That's just my likes. And it's got a nice little bright LED. You can tell real quickly what your status is. But its mag base is kind of weak, and it was kind of bumming me out. This one was definitely impressing me. So for an everyday task light, this is the one I'm going to want, the W1. $20, and if I drop it, I'm not crying too much, even though I did shed a tear when that happened. So overall, it definitely gets a recommended buy by me. I really enjoy the light. It has dual purpose by working in your emergency radio, your Sangean MMR 88. If you have this radio, fantastic combination. That'll work out great. So there it is, W1. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a big like if you did. 2, if you enjoy ThruNite flashlights and you want to see more reviews, comparisons, definitely subscribe at the bell icon to get notified. And of course for deals too. If that bell icon's notified, you'll know if there's a discount code I found for it. I'll put it there. And if you guys are watching with the bell icon, you'll see a community post and it'll tell you all about it and then links to get it. And 3, comment below what you think about the W1 compared to what I showed you. Would it be a flashlight you'd want to carry with you? I think what I'm going to do is hook up a lanyard here. It's got a lanyard connection point, which I forgot to mention right there. That's perfect. That would have stopped me from dropping this thing while I was messing with it. Definitely if I had something to hang on to, like a braided cord or something, would be perfect. But there you are. But let me know what you think, guys. All right, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.